Causes of reactive hypoglycemia and how to prevent it. Have you ever had a meal, maybe something carb heavy or sweet, and instead of feeling energized, you actually start to feel tired, irritable, even a little panicked, only 1 hour right after eating? You're not alone, and you're not just imagining it. Hi, I'm Dr. Carrie, functional medicine doctor and adrenal recovery specialist, and what you might be experiencing is something called reactive hypoglycemia. Most people can call it a sugar crash, but really if it's happening a lot, it's a sign that your body isn't handling energy the way it's supposed to. So today I want to walk you through why this happens and what you can do to get back in control of your energy, your mood, and your metabolism. Let's start with what's actually going on under the surface. What exactly is reactive hypoglycemia? Reactive hypoglycemia is when your blood sugar drops, usually after eating, within a few hours. And it's not about skipping meals. It's about your body not handling the food you just ate correctly. Here's the twist. Your blood sugar might still technically be in the normal range, meaning it could be above 100, or it's not in the hypoglycemic blood glucose less than 60 range. But if it drops too fast, or your body is not used to it, then your body reacts like it. Like you might have sudden hunger, shakiness, jitteriness, fatigue, brain fog, sweating, anxiety, and even anger sometimes. This isn't in your head, it's a biochemical roller coaster, and your nervous system is along for the ride. Why reactive hypoglycemia happens? The most common trigger for reactive hypoglycemia is high carbohydrate, sugary meals, especially ones that have a lot of simple starches. Here's what happens. You eat, your blood sugar spikes quickly, and that tells your pancreas to release a big dose of insulin to help bring your sugar levels down. But your body doesn't make enough glucagon to actually balance that insulin effect. Glucagon is what your liver produces to actually make more glucose, so it's not balanced. So when your blood sugar drops too low, too fast, your body doesn't have a way to pull it back fast enough, and that's when your symptoms kick in. But that's just the beginning. There are other causes of reactive hypoglycemia, like digestive enzyme deficiency. If your body cannot break food down due to conditions like chronic pancreatitis or cystic fibrosis or pancreatic cancer, or you're just not producing enough pancreatic enzymes, you may not absorb glucose properly, and that's how your insulin gets affected when your sugar rises or drops. You might have something called late dumping syndrome. This is common in people who've had stomach surgery because food just moves too quickly into the small intestine, and this triggers a small insulin spike and then crash really quickly. It's not even about how much sugar is in your food, it's about how fast your body processes it. That's why it's important to actually chew your food, and also don't eat your sugars first. If you can, try to eat your proteins and your fats first, and your fibrous foods like vegetables. Then another reason is insulinomas and NIPHS. These are rare conditions where the pancreas overproduces insulin even when it's not needed. So therefore, if you have more insulin, the faster the glucose drops. And lastly, adrenal problems. If your adrenal glands aren't functioning well, they can't produce enough cortisol. This is a hormone that helps raise blood sugar when it dips. And this is really relevant for people with adrenal fatigue or Addison's disease. So while diet is a key factor, it's not always the only piece. You want to figure out the root cause. And if you have underlying health conditions, that can definitely make you more vulnerable. The good news is that you can manage reactive hypoglycemia. This is starting with food. So you do want to avoid sugar, simple carbs, and you don't want to skip your meals. Instead, try to eat every 2 to 3 hours. Make sure you are including fiber, protein, and fat with all your meals, and start with the complex carbs like the vegetables and high fiber foods, then eat your proteins and fats. Don't open your meal with a sweet roll or with coffee. Skip the sugar first thing, because you want to be able to have it after you have had good amount of protein in your meal. That will prevent the insulin from spiking and the glucose from spiking as much. Some people also benefit from a supplement like Chromaster, which is a chromium-based formula. This helps support blood sugar regulation and insulin function. You can feel good again, really. If you're stuck in the cycle of crashes and anxiety, brain fog, and fatigue, your body is talking to you. Reactive hypoglycemia does not have to control your life. You just need the right tools, the right strategies, someone to help you make sense of it all. And we can be that help to you if you're feeling lonely. Have you ever dealt with these kind of symptoms after eating? Please drop a comment below and tell me what's worked for you, what you're still trying to figure out. I'd love to hear from you. And if this has helped, go ahead, share, like, tag, save it, tag a friend who's always reaching for another snack by 3 a.m. Until next time, tune in to your body, nourish it with care, and you're not just broken, you're just ready to get better.